It's getting hot in here. Take off all my clothes. But I'm gonna do it.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Halle Berry. She's one of the most successful actresses in Hollywood with a storied career in film that spans more than 25 years. And you can catch her starring alongside Keanu Reeves in John Wick 3, which is currently in theaters and #1 at the box office. Halle Berry, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm really happy to be here.
How are you with spicy food? Do you crank it?
I normally do, but now I'm a little scared, but I normally do. I'm always get the spiciest of the spicy wherever I am, so.
Well, you came to the right place.
Well, I came here for dinner. I was like, I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna have my dinner. Okay. Oh God, this looks like a really hot one. You're trying to fool me.
Light work.
Oh yeah, that's light work. We got this, these are good.
So there's been a lot of press around the blood, sweat, and tears that went into making John Wick 3, whether it's stories about broken ribs or these viral videos of you tactical training in Simi Valley. Can you give us one Hollywood trade secret when it comes to the art of the fight scene?
We really do it. You know, that's the way I think what's great about John Wick World. Sorry.
That's all right, it happens on this show.
There's like constant contact, you know, but you do it in a very controlled way, but the contact is really real. If you hit someone, you're really hitting someone. If you throw someone, you're really throwing someone. So it's as real as you can get without really hurting each other.
How does the physicality of this film compare to some of the action films that you've done in the past? I know that for Die Another Day, you caught some grenade shrapnel in the eye.
I did. But honestly, the other ones felt like baby games compared to this one.
Really?
I tell you the truth, yeah. I never worked harder, and this one, you know, I broke 3 ribs in my training process. It was on another level of hard and challenging and taxing, and I learned so many new things, martial arts and weaponry and dog training. I mean, it was amazing.
So I want to stay on the topic of John Wick because I know that in addition to the martial arts training and the weapons training, that you also had to commit so much time to these hyper-intelligent Belgian Malinois hounds.
Yeah.
Were you able to take any of that dog training home to the Labradoodles?
I did, actually. I learned through this experience, any dog can be trained. I mean, if you have a little, you know, Chihuahua, okay, maybe they're not going to hurt anybody, but they can be taught to attack. You know what I mean? So I've just recently taught my dogs to sit by the front door and, you know, sit at attention, waiting for me to command them. And if I say take it, they will take whoever is coming through the door.
They're on guard.
They'll attack them.
Hot Ones creator, Chris Schomburger, he has this dog who is very, very sweet. He's a mixed Irish setter, golden retriever, but he is semi-poorly behaved. So on the topic of dog training, can I show you just a few pics of him doing Ruggles things? And if you have any pro tips for how we can turn around this behavior, we'd really appreciate it. This, for example. So here's Ruggles.
Oh, Ruggles is his name.
Tearing up the mail.
Oh, Ruggles is a hot damn mess. Oh no, Ruggles. See, Ruggles couldn't live at my house.
Do you have any advice for how to turn around a dog that expresses his separation anxiety this way?
Well, you need some bitter apple.
Bitter apple.
First thing, that's what you use to stop them from chewing and barking. And it looks like Ruggles here likes to chew up shit. Like he's a chewer. Noted.
Here he is longing for a cake with his own face on it. Do you have any advice for how to keep a dog from begging for table scraps?
I'm still struggling with the eating because some dogs just have this trigger. One of my dogs is like that. And he eats it up. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll figure this one out together.
I'm working on that.
Finally, here's Ruggles chewing on a do not cross sign, which is just general anti-establishment
This is gonna get him in jail. He's gonna go to jail.
I know, he's going right to the pound if he keeps this up.
What I learned from Andrew Simpson was that all dog training has to be done with love. So it should all be done gently and with love and
Positive
patience.
reinforcement.
Yes, yes, that's what I know. Shaquanda. Ooh, my girl Shaquanda. Yep, this is like some neighborhood sauce.
Yeah. So you've worked consistently in the movie business since appearing in Spike Lee's Jungle Fever in 1991, which is impressive in its own right, but I'm curious how you think the movie making process has changed over that time. And specifically, do you feel like the way that movies are made is changing now that more and more people aren't consuming them in that traditional theater experience?
I've seen it change dramatically, and I've had to, you know, evolve with the evolution of movie making and find a way to sort of fit into this new frontier, because that's really, I think, what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm all for people being able to watch it how they want to watch it. I think what the goal is to get people to actually watch the art that we create. And if we make it easier for them to consume it in ways that are more comfortable for them, I think that should be the goal, and we have to evolve.
This seems relevant to ask while you're eating Scorching Hot Chicken Wings on YouTube, but how did appearing on a talk show in 1999, how is that different than in 2019?
I think what's different is now we have shows like this. And like, you know, when the other day I had to eat turkey balls.
Right, you were on Spill Your Guts, Fill Your Guts.
Yeah, I mean, back then nobody was eating turkey balls. At least not out in the open. But we've evolved into people, I think, that are more voyeuristic. We want to see what's real. We want to see our celebrities or our idols or our actors or our athletes or whoever. We want to see them do real shit, real stuff. You know, we want to be closer to them. And I actually like that that's where we're going. It's more of a connection. This one's kind of sweet. So far, I'm doing okay.
You're doing really good.
I don't think nothing's got me yet, but these down here look super red.
Yeah, there's something ominous about all of this.
I think it's gonna get bad down there. This is just the warm-up.
So whenever we get a chance, we love to ask our celebrity guests what it's like to be name-checked in rap lyrics, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Halle Berry is probably the most referenced actress in the history of hip-hop, everyone from Biggie to Missy Elliott to Drake. Do you have a favorite Halle Berry reference?
No, and you know why? I think of these references like my children in a way. There's no way I could pick one. I love all these artists. I'm always flattered when any one of them include me and that they still remember me, know who I am. So to pick one would be like picking like my daughter over my son. You know, I love them all.
This one on paper is amazing. I don't know what it means, but maybe you do. It's from Nas off It's Mine. Silk shirts on my chest, show what a flirt. Halle Berry blew a kiss at the Barbra Streisand concert.
I must have blew him a kiss.
Did you ever go to a Barbra Streisand concert and see Nas?
I don't think I've ever been lucky enough to go to one. It was an imposter. If he was there, it was a Halle Berry stand-in.
It was a lookalike. It was a doppelganger.
Yeah.
One more for you, from Kanye West off the new workout plan. Have you heard this one? What's scary to me is how he make girls look like Halle Berry to me.
See, that's the great thing about rap. Sometimes you don't know what the hell they're saying. You don't really understand it, right? I guess he's saying, yeah, Henny makes, I don't know, people get drunk and they think they look like Halle Berry, right? Is that what he's saying?
That's what he's saying.
All right, Kanye, well, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna accept that. Oh, los calientes, los calientes. This is going to be muy, muy caliente.
Delicioso.
And I thought you said you do everything I do. Are you cleaning your bones over there?
I'm right with you. I'm right with you.
Are you? Okay.
Check my math.
I mean, I don't want to look like a pig on the show.
No, people will respect this. You're cleaning the wings like a champion right now. We'll see if you can keep it going, but right now.
These red ones look a little scary.
All right, Halle Berry, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context. And with Halle Berry, we have a theme. We've gone deep into the Getty archives to pull some classic Halle Berry throwbacks. So I'll just show you the picture.
Okay, uh-oh.
Don't you worry. Do you remember how you celebrated your Oscar win?
No, I was inebriated.
Which makes
I don't
sense.
remember any of it. None of it.
For that.
I was done. Very shortly after I got that statue, I became inebriated to the point that the whole night is a wash.
Do you remember anything about Elton John's party?
That I think I was there. I must have been, because look, we're together.
I'm throwing out a first pitch at a Cubs game next month. Do you have any advice? Because I'm bizarrely nervous about it.
Do some practicing. You don't want to embarrass yourself totally, and just get it near the plate.
Because those bad first pitches, I feel like they follow you forever.
They do.
know?
You won't survive that. You won't survive a bad first pitch. Oh, the Detroit Hellfire. Now we're getting serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That one's hotter.
Mm-hmm. We're in the back half. So you once made an interesting point to Vogue that you're more likely to get compliments from people on the street for BAPS than, say, even your Academy Award-winning performance in Monsters Ball. Have you ever been surprised by the types of validation that are most important to you?
Yeah, yes and no. You know, I think when people run up and they love BAPS, I absolutely know why. Do I think that's one of my best performances? Maybe not, but I know why for the community and for my culture, like what that means to us as a people and as women. And so I get why that's sort of beloved by a certain group of people. And that means a lot to me, always.
What's the Halle Berry film project that people seem most interested in when they approach you on the street?
Catwoman. Yeah. Believe it or not, so many people come up and they say, I don't care what anybody says, Halle Berry, I loved Catwoman. And I'm like, okay, well, what did they say? Well, they say it sucked, but it really didn't suck. Really, it didn't. You were good. I mean, the movie might have sucked, but you were good. So we have this whole dialogue about the movie, and then we always have a good laugh about it. And then they say, okay, now do Catwoman too. And I'm like, no, probably not in this life. But you're sweet. Thank you. This is the red one. Uh-oh. Is this the bomb or no?
The next one's the bomb.
Oh, this is not the bomb. This is Wilshire Chili Farm.
Yeah.
Okay, uh-oh.
I'm going right with you.
Let's turn it up a notch.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here. Take off all my clothes. But I'm gonna do it.
So in a profile back in 1999, you were described as an avid web surfer, but I know the internet has become a significantly more precarious place now, especially for somebody who's super famous. Do you still have that web addiction, or do you find yourself going down the rabbit holes fewer and fewer these days?
I do have this addiction, and it's a problem. And I think like everybody, we have to find ways to not give in to that addiction. Because I don't want to teach my kids that, so it's very hard to say, don't just spend mindless hours going down the rabbit hole, and then my kids see me doing it. So
right.
I have a really good reason to like battle it.
When you see USA...
And this has like a after kick.
Yeah.
Right?
We have reached a point in the show where we are just full speed ahead.
Okay.
Through this one.
Okay. Because like there's an after, like all this saliva is now creating.
It's a lingering, cumulative...
It is, right?
Mm-hmm. When you see USA Today online articles with actual headlines like, Halle Berry looks like a late night snack in a steamy, braless picture, does it make you want to delete Instagram forever, or is that just a sign that the social media strategy is working?
You know, it's my footprint for life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it never goes away once you put it out there, so I try to be thoughtful.
I know we already went through the throwbacks, but I do want to show you one more. Do you remember the sorts of IT questions that you were asking?
See, I was a pioneer.
You were a pioneer.
I was doing this before we were doing this.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. That's from the Hollywood
website,
Hollywood
days.
The original launch. Mm-hmm. Why were you so into the internet early on? What did you see?
I knew that this is where we were going to evolve to. I really knew, and I knew that people like me would be able to use this forum, and we'd be able to have our own voice, handle our own PR, and have a real one-on-one connection. Like I used to have contests where I'd fly fans out and I would take them on shopping sprees, or we'd go to a spa together, or you know, whatever. I just knew this was going to be the great connector between us and not only the world, but to our, you know, to our fans, to the people that provide us the right to do exactly what we love. Okay, we're moving on.
We are moving on.
To the bomb. Oh shit, the bomb. Okay, let's go. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's the worst one. And it's also the nastiest one.
Yeah.
It's not even good though.
Not a lot of positives with this one.
Not with this one. It's just hot and bitter. But I'm gonna do it.
Okay, then I'm doing it.
I will not be defeated. I will not. Oh shit, goddamn.
Yeah.
This is hot though. This is really hot though.
And you want to talk about the cumulative. But look at you.
That's nasty though.
We are cleaning bones here.
Do
on
not
Hot
get the
Ones.
bomb. The bomb, you do not want to get the bomb. If you're gonna go through all that, it should at least be good.
So before your career in Hollywood, I know that you were first runner-up in Miss USA, and this might come as a shock to you and everyone watching right now, but my girlfriend was actually Miss California in 2016, and I have become obsessed with pageants over the last year.
Really?
Yeah. I feel it.
Did you feel heat?
I think I singed my eyebrow with that.
That was a hot one.
Did you ever have to use butt glue? You know what butt glue
Butt
is?
glue.
Butt glue.
No. Oh, what is butt glue?
So butt glue, butt glue, it keeps you from having a wedgie. So if you have that like butt glue, it'll just keep everything straight for you.
I didn't have any butt glue.
No butt glue.
Oh,
Do you remember your interview question and what you did to prepare for it?
I don't remember the interview question. And you just gotta hope that you can, that your mind is working and you can actually construct an answer that was good training for what I do now. Like sitting here with you right now, with my mouth on fire, trying to talk.
Looking back on your beauty pageant career, what's the most savage thing you've ever seen someone do to try to get a competitive edge?
Oh, I saw, and this is a real story. This was in the Miss World pageant. A girl cut the heel off another girl's shoe. And she stuck it back on, but not really glued. So the girl put the shoes on and went walking and got about 4 steps and her heels broke off.
It's a cold
These
world.
girls they get, well, I don't know how they are now, but back in my day, it was vicious.
No, I
A
know.
little vicious.
Got to lock up that garment bag with a padlock.
Cause it just might be gone.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's go. What is this?
We are here at
Does that say chocolate? Chocolate player?
Plague.
Plague. Okay, can't read, can't see. This is mean. This is mean.
You're telling me.
This is not even fair. Okay, you're going, I'm going. I will die eating these wings right now. Before I lose.
And we might.
And we might. We're on our way.
So you've accomplished so much in the last 25 years that it would be impossible to touch every base here, just over 10 chicken wings, but we'll try to tie up a few loose ends here on the Chocolate Plague. Between X-Men, James Bond, and John Wick, which franchise has the most intense fans and why?
Oh my God. The fans are different. They're all different, put it that way. The Bond fans, I think, are nothing like the X-Men fans. And the John Wick fans are just like, they're thrill seekers, they're adrenaline junkies, they're like another kind of fan. I think they all have really solid, important fan bases.
Were you aware that the Los Angeles Rams have a play called Halle Berry?
Are your lips on fire? Woo! Okay. What was the question?
Did you know that the Los Angeles Rams have a play called Halle Berry?
I learned that this year, yeah. I was hyped about that. I just wanted to know what that was. Was that a good thing? Is that like, let's do that really cool play, or is that, let's do that like...
Well, it's cool because like when I watch the game, Jared Goff, the quarterback, sometimes he'll be looking at the defense and then he'll just be like, Halle Berry, you know? And then everybody runs around and goes into a different position and then they run a play and they went to the Super Bowl, so you know they have good plays.
So I'm gonna take it as a good play.
What do you think was your greatest haircut of all time?
My greatest haircut. What is that for? What's about to happen? Are you gonna put extra sauce on this one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This is the last dab. We call it the last dab because it's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last wing. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, you did, so you know.
I know. I knew I could see that coming.
Oh God, is that what
Well, you know what? You're competitive, I'm competitive too.
Let's go.
You gotta go with a Halle Berry dab, you know, to match the Halle Berry dab. That's what we'll call it from here on out.
God, this is so stupid. Why are we doing this? Like, I have sweat dripping from my boob under this shirt. Oh!
Okay, Halle Berry, here we are at our spicy wing finish line, and I know that you have a trophy case that's packed from your Oscar, to your Emmy, to your Golden Globe, and a couple SAG awards, but I think that you're gonna have to make some room on that mantle because we would like to present you with the Hot Ones Trophy of Excellence. It is the highest honor that we have ever bestowed to a guest on the show, and it's for you. Coming in here, cleaning wings, going bite for bite, whether it takes us out or not. Is there anyone that you would like to thank?
I'm gonna thank my damn self on this one. Because I did it. Nobody helped me. Nobody prepared me either. Thank my damn self.
Sometimes you just have to put the world on your shoulders, and look at you, Halle Berry. 10 chicken wings up, 10 chicken wings down, and I think that we're both better people for it. And now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you, my friend. This camera, or this camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
I got nothing. I got John Wick right now. Well, that's it. My brain is fried.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
How was dinner?
It was really good. Muy caliente fuego.
Hey, what's going on, Hot Ones fans? This is Sean Evans with a reminder that Father's Day is just around the corner. So with that in mind, I want to tell you a story about the first time that I ever ate something spicy. So I was a little kid watching the Bears game with my dad when I took a tortilla chip, dipped it into the salsa, took a bite, and was immediately set on fire. I looked at my dad in a panic and I said, "Do we have mild?" And he looked at me and he said, "Not in my house." There, a seed was planted, and eventually I became a fully grown adult with a hot wing talk show. Dads, they're the best. So think about Dad this Father's Day, and think about picking him up a Hot Ones subscription box. Heatness.com to order. The Hot Ones subscription box, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Literally, because it just comes every single month. One of those is good, right?